Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And here we go from Miami. D. Eskridge to return it. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now.
21G.
And they send a man in motion. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Achane again. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 1st down from the 31. It's Achane on the inside give. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Staying on the ground here with Achane. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Making the tackle, Shelby Harris.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming to him. Escapes the pocket. Still going inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. They've got a man in motion. Here's A-Chan up the middle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that brings up 4th and long. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
44. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again here, Sanders. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. Sanders going to throw on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the Browns' 30-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right, fellas, listen up. Ready?
Back to throw, Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here.
Turbo 3, 20, TX.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Connecting on the slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins hoping to get the scoring started soon. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Number 2. Get set. 18.
Now they'll hand it off to Achan. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second down carry for Achan. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now stick with Achan. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
First down, here's Tua. Escapes out to the left. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
At the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a handoff for Achan. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get their first points of this game just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Sanders going to throw here on first. On target here to Njoku. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On first down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second down.
One final shot before the half. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ford on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Third and short here, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. He's back to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Eskridge on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and 3 now. Achan gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made by Rayshon Jenkins. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
20, TX.
Trying to pick it up here with Achan. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Now Achane. And he gets this very close to that 1st. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Third and just 2 to go. A run now with Achane. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's safe. Go ahead. Out, out. All right, fellas, listen up.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready. 20,
They run. It's Achane. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
All right. 21G, 21G. Out.
Desperation time here. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Sanders going to look to throw. That one complete to Njoku. Escapes a defender. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings up 4th and long. This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range, and they can take care of business on their end.
Short pass brought in. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. He'll look to throw it. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that clock. So they could still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Achane. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Solo left Zion.
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now to throw. Quick slant complete. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Tua and the Dolphins getting set to try for 2.
21G.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. Look, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
13. Browns 8.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game.
Sanders pass.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cleveland Browns. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from Cleveland. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
That's good for Eagles.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he's got some space here. And out across midfield down to the 45. 43 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
63. First down, Eagles.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down and 3. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Barkley. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Hurts to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Judkins. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. To throw now, here's Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw is Sanders. Looking middle, and that's complete. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Sanders once more. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. A handoff. Barkley running left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Barkley. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 44 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Sanders. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
now Sanders. Checks it down to Judkins. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns
throwing again, it's Sanders. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Sanders to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
70 Rangers, go!
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. 2nd and 9. They go play action with Hurts. And he's got his big tight end here. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down. Here's Barkley again. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. A handoff to Barkley. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll run with Barkley. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 35 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
It's caught. And it's 8-0.
That makes the score Eagles 8.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Out of the gun here, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Throwing, Sanders. This one is complete to Judkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw again, here is Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Judy. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. From the gun, it's Shador. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
On 4th down, Sanders. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Cut 19. Getting ready. Yep.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got room to roam. And finally down at the 9-yard line. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. From the shotgun, Sanders. Got a man and he hits him in stride. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 2-yard line.
Look at my team.
Judkins is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. On the run, it's Barkley. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles first down.
Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A first down carry for Barkley. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Throwing is Hurts. And now another one thrown incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Now Sanders throwing to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 2nd and 4. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? From the gun, it's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That's good for a Browns first down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Trick the Eagles.
Looking to throw. Sanders to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Sanders going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And that will keep the lead at 8. A lot of times, Charles, when you see guys miss easy ones like this, you can attribute a lot of that to the sharp angle.
You sure can. You've got to shift your aim a little left or right. And here, he just kicks this one straight on, and it doesn't have enough cut to it, so it winds up off the upright.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this sequence won't do any favors to his rushing totals as they get him behind the line again. He'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
To throw is Sanders. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Jerry Judy, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, 66 yards. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. 3rd and 12.
73.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They run for it with Bigsby. Now he gets free up the left sideline. Now look out. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. 114 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he's down to the 12.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
He misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
Hurts. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Eagles 14, Browns 8.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Sanders to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Sanders. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cleveland.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Deputy! Viking 18! Warrior 17!
They'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Back to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run from the gun. It's Junkins. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted.